Hello, 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 stream. Oh, boy, I had a bit of trouble getting stream started today. Run about a quarter hour late. I sat down on time, however, like, kind of not leaving myself much room to spare, but shouldn't have much trouble starting up stream. Boot up my computer, get everything started, and the left arrow key on my keyboard is stuck on. So I've spent the last quarter of an hour hurriedly rebinding my keys, which is surprisingly difficult when one key is always pressed down, because you're constantly selecting stuff with the bloody arrow keys. Now my left arrow key is disabled, and my right control key is now my new left arrow key, which is fun. So if during the course of today you see me just kind of pause the camera, not do anything, that's probably me attempting to scroll to the left and hitting the wrong key. You need to remember, there's the control key now, the control key that scrolls to the left. But that aside, it is, once again, Baldur's Gate 2 time. Go up, scroll to the right, scroll to the up, scroll to the left, using the control key. Yes. Pressing the actual left mouse button, left keyboard button, does nothing now. Which is good, because previously I was stuck on the hard left of every single screen, because it was always scrolling in that direction. Anyway, yeah, so where we left off, I think we decided on the plan and we're going to stick to it, that we shall be continuing on with the main story quest to, helping out the Shadow Thieves, which means we'll be headed up to the Graveyard District to do a bit of a raid on some vampires.
Hi.
So we'll be seeing how well that works out for us. I do believe, at least it was implied, that this is going to be the last of the 3 tasks we're assigned to do before we can go rescue Immerwin. Hopefully that's the case, because it has been over a month that she's been kidnapped now.
Yep. Sure thing.
And she's probably not enjoying that. Really, we should be getting on that sooner rather than later. I've managed to get most of the side quests out of the way, finally. Graveyard District. Do you reckon it's smart to run this assault on the vampires at night? I suspect it might not be,
Hello.
but, well, we're going to be heading underground shortly anyway. See, I just did it. I tried to hit the left button on my keyboard, and it did not do anything.
Can do.
So how do I want to do this? Yeah, entrance to lower tombs up there is probably the way we're going to go. There's another entrance here. Like, because we've been down there before. But this is the one Birdie herself fled down, so we'll see if we can follow in that direction. I believe there's some grieving halfling parents I still need to come and talk to here at some point. Control, yes, see? I scrolled left successfully then. Well done me. Of course, I can always just mouse to the edge of the screen.
I'm ready.
Can you get through this?
I can dance on the head of a pin
Bard
as
from the
well.
other
What's
side. We will need to head through here. I mean, like, this pyramid was also way down, but
No
this
problem.
one is clearly labeled and also should be closer. The top, yes. Top building, not the lower building. Look, the boots of the cheetah go. It's so fast now. So fast. And just checking our buffs. Yes. Mages all of stone skin, iron skin up.
Uh-huh.
Ren has many buffs up, including magic armor.
Need some? Consider it done.
Ooh, and Ren has their belt active too. They've triple digit health now.
Yep.
I remembered to do that. So, off stream, I did not do too much. I went ahead, got the buffs set up, including the belt. And I also did go back to that slave lord place where they dropped off a ton of different loot, and, well, most of that I just went ahead, ferried off and solved. A lot was just +1 or +2 gear that really only has value as gold for me. So that's the southern dungeons. So this is another stairway up. So I'm guessing it's round to the north then, which I cannot get round by that way. So Because we cleared all this place out on an earlier quest, helping Corgan out. Like, we got a spider summon and then lost it somewhere. Over there will be in someone's inventory who I kicked out of the party at some point. Or forgetting to remove it.
Hi, you betcha.
Much sadness. But some things have respawned. I was expecting to get all the way around without a fight.
What do you need? I am skilled.
Try not to guide eyes. Minsk, you're on the wrong side for tanking this. At least your hero's out front.
Yep.
What's your AC at, Ren? -3, not bad. I mean, worse than the main melee,
Hello.
folks. You know what? Yeah, get a defensive spin up, please. -13 with defensive spin, that is nice. That way you can really tank. For the dragon, you probably just want to stay very safe.
You point. I pop.
Minsk,
Go
you're under
for
attack
the
from that
eyes.
spider.
Go for the
Defensive
eyes.
harmony.
Yeah.
The mirror image goes up.
Oh, for the love of
And
Christ.
haste. Oh, that's thrown out all the spells for this fight. We're not up to the actual fight yet, people. Try and be a bit
What's up?
restrained.
Okay.
I need to wait for Ren's defensive spin to wear off before I can
Sure
proceed
thing.
anyway.
Need something?
There we go. Yep. Back down to -5 with the
Hi,
defensive harmony.
can do.
Which is good. That's Minsk tier AC. Wow. This is going to be the place. Has and a golem. You don't look particularly vampire-y, but they're not necessarily all vampires.
Yep. No problem.
Good to see a like-minded friend to be.
No, yes, Haz was the contact, weren't you? You were getting the doors open, which is presumably what this is. I remember now. Been a while since I got that dialogue. At last, you've arrived. These spiders were starting to make me nervous. Allow me to open these doors for you. Fleshy, go forth, open the doors. Now, you stupid creature, now! Ren, I trust you're prepared? Should be. You're trying to walk past me, or... No, just walked up to me. Yep, the golem is
Hello.
fighting. We should probably
Consider
proceed
it
forward and
done.
try to deal that. Grim Water, yep, you're one of the hostiles, and then that's LaSalle, which is a vampire. Okay, that's what the vampires look like.
Is rather inviting.
Yeah, that dialogue line. Your blood is rather inviting. Fools, the mistress knew you would come. Fight then, and know you die for nothing. What are you, Grim Waters? Just... I wonder if you're invisible, or if you are just floating hats and weapons and shields. Yeah, that's what the golem was punching. Okay, and you're dimensioning dooring out, so we don't need to worry about you.
You require my counsel, yes?
Yushima, you might have to bloody block that one. They're trying to get around us. Magic missile?
Good to see a like-minded friend.
No! Stay back! What are you shouting at, Haz? You got a magic missile off. Oh, you just... Okay, so that's what you were doing. You were running around to stab at Haz. Yeah, because Haz doesn't actually take damage at any point here, so it's just a scripted death. A bit sad. Grimwater is immune to your damage. You are doing... Enchanted Bludgeoning? I thought that would be quite
What's
effective.
up?
I mean, that's what Ren's doing, and Ren was hitting, weren't they? Though Ren does not appear to be doing much of anything at the moment.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yep, now Ren's attacking. Yeah, Ren could hit with crushing damage. Wonder why the sling was not effective.
Uh-huh.
Ready for anything.
Sling does deal bludgeoning damage, doesn't it? No, it's +1 damage missile. You deal missile damage, not bludgeoning damage. You must be resistant to missile weapons.
Need something?
Well, we lost Taz. I do believe that's your staff though, so we get to loot that. Jewelry, some arrows for someone who wants it. Staff mace, +2. Quarterstaff. 34 +2 damage. Not really up to snuff with the sort of thing we're using though, so... Yeah, because you really want to keep using a shield, Chihiro, so... And a good club that can maybe replace this. I mean, I do have a club, don't I? No, that's the halberd. That's the club. +2, 1d6 +2 causes piercing. Versus this is 2, 1d8 +2. Yeah, so that's almost certainly better. No, I actually think this probably is better on Chihiro. I've just been underestimating this. I mean, this is to get the bonus hits per round, but Chihiro's not the most killy of us. It's 2, 2d4. I want to stick that scimitar in Ren's offhand, maybe. I mean, you do get a better Thacker on this. Lower base damage on this too. So, yeah, no, you probably want to be using this club on this sword, even if you're hitting less often with it. I'll just swap that out for you. 7, 7, yeah, same, and then this has the poison. Does the extra attack per round work in your offhand? I would assume so. I don't know how that would synergize with your current setup, but just being able to deal non-crushing damage in melee is probably a good idea. So yeah, we'll go like that for now. And how are we doing on arrows? Wow. You, Nalia, are running
How
low.
can I help?
You just need some mundane arrows to help back up your enchanted ones and switch to using those in priority for the moment.
You betcha.
That's haste wearing off.
Nature could find a home here if it were properly cleansed and balanced.
Yep. Nothing to really mess with here.
Your blood is rather inviting.
Come then. Come to your doom. Dare you breach the inner sanctum? I think not. Vampires named Galal. So, this area, the embrace awaits you. Yeah, so this area would have been kind of the equivalent of the Shadow Thieves headquarters if we decided with Bodhi instead of the Shadow Thieves, probably, because we had that option. And the Shadow Thieves headquarters are quite an extensive area, like traps and weirdness and all sorts of stuff going on. I'm imagining we're probably going to be seeing the same here, or branch out, sprawl all over the place, possibly have a second level. So that vampire went down easily and gave Nira a level up,
Happy to help. To try to help anyway.
which is lovely. Level 13 mage. Which is, yeah, making you a pretty good mage. You're not as high level as Ren. Ren's spells scale off level will still be better than yours, but a better mage than just level-wise than either Chihiro or Nalia Nira now. At least until they catch up. So Thanko, level 1 spell, level 2 spell, level 6 spell, and level 3. Lore, hit points. Yeah, nothing fancy. So good spell slots. Not wait till you get 7th level spells. Have to have you learn some stuff when that happens, but Flesh to stone, disintegrate. I mean, we've been over this before. Flesh to stone is just a better version of disintegrate. So, invisible stalker. Under control for 9 hours or until it's killed. And that's just a long-term summon. If I can remember to actually use that, that would be nice. You won't be able to use it immediately because it's still on cooldown, on break, but we'll see. A second spell thrust is probably a good idea to have. And Gazar's Scorcher, another acid arrow. Acid arrow is reliable, straightforward, shoot someone spell. Reckless Dwemer or Magic Missile? Magic Missile. Reckless Dwemer is a reckless. Put bluntly. Yeah, and this is save against the +6 bonus, which, like, the effects is very good on this, but the +6 on the save for Chromatic Orb makes it quite unlikely to actually be
Where
effective.
shall I disleet a foot and all that?
So I am leery of running into a trap down here, so Yoshimo is probably going to be taking point down a lot of these little corridors. Keep exploring. If you run into trouble, fall back to the rest of the party. What's this? Is this a doorway I can walk through? Does look like it. We have there a clay golem, which is, yep, hasted. Run, Yoshimo, run.
Yep, okay.
Minsk, where Minsk
Nature,
goes,
it is done.
evil stands
Hello. Sure thing.
aside.
What's up?
I am willing.
Jump on my sword
Here
while
we
you
go.
can, evil.
You three.
Need
I
something?
won't be as gentle.
Try and beat that thing up. And the Pseudo Dragon too, I guess. There we go. Yeah, so the crushing damage is good. Immune to piercing and slashing.
Whoops.
One beastie dead.
Yoshimo is willing.
The two mages can just stay in the back so they're not wasting ranged ammunition on trying to fight anything that comes in. Wait. I was saying, that's definitely a thing that you can get through. Not effectively seeing it though. Is that a way down? Ah, yes, another room. Fledgling vampires. Hidden behind there. Fall back once again. Domination. Good save, mate. Vampires can all dominate innately, can't they? That's gonna be
I
fun
go.
to deal with.
Armored, sharpened,
Hi.
and raring to go.
Fallen!
What happened to you?
Yep, can do.
They just vanish? Nope. There they are. Do not kill the Pseudo Dragon, friend.
Yeah. Embarrassing. That's not right.
Hello. No problem.
So this thing, you're right behind me, right?
So Yoshimo, you're certain there's no traps down here?
I am as I would have done.
Then I guess we'll send Jahira in on point. Yes, greater goal.
Who says
It's above-
what?
Ren sprinting in. Ren successfully saves against various things. Yeah, Ren did not
What's up?
save against that. Nauseated. Nauseated's okay. Very low about getting level drain down here. It's almost inevitably going to happen, and if it gets too bad, we are just going to have to retreat up to the surface, find
Consider
a
it
temple
done.
to heal us. Ball of blood. Durst. Named vampire. What did you just do? There was some sort of effect. Was that the stone skin eating something? I don't think it normally looks like that.
Need something? Yep.
Oh, your gem container is full. Bugger. Well, I mean, I don't think any of these are really that valuable. Silver necklace, rainbow obsidian necklace, moonstone gem. You're just sitting on the ground, living here. For the foreseeable future, if I find something really valuable,
Very well.
I'll have to make space for it. We can attack these beds.
Hi.
I
You
can
betcha.
use this pool of blood. I mean, that seems unwise, but we'll do it anyway. The pool is filled with what is obviously blood. You can enter it, if you dare. Quick save, and we'll enter it. Yep. Enter the blood pool, find a mace at the bottom. Blood makes you feel sick, however. That seems to have stripped your last stone skin off you, rather make you take damage. Which is not bad. Mace of Disruption. Undead must save versus death at -4 or be utterly destroyed. Mace type proficiency. Why'd it have to be mace? Why can't you be a club? I mean, Mince can probably make use of that decently. Yeah, that'll probably be a good idea for him in here. +1, strikes as a +3. 2d6 +4 versus undead. We're going to be fighting a lot of undead in here. Can be used by rangers. So this sword is also very good against the undead. If we just take your mace +1 off, keep you... Where'd that go? There. Stab. Stab, you're on dual wielding duty today, Minsk. Thaco's a bit worse, but all the bonuses against the undead means this should really be helping.
Yep.
And everyone gather up in here. Okay, looks like that was another hidden wall we could possibly have found to go straight in and out, so I'll need to examine that. What's up with this? There's like tombs? Ah, there'll be sleeping vampires in here, won't
Hello?
there?
Okay.
I just quick save and try to click. Vampire retreated to its coffin once you defeated it. If a wooden stake and try to kill it. Ah. Because we're killing some vampires, they go to mistform, they
Speak your
withdraw here.
mind.
And that's what these wooden stakes are for.
Nature's servant, if it will
I
help.
hope I have enough of these. You pound the stake for the vampire's foul heart. Creatures will prey no more on the blood of others. Good XP from this. I can still keep clicking. Okay, the vampire's truly dead and the coffin reeks of carrion. There's nothing else you can do. And this will be for another living vampire.
What's up?
I mean, living.
Sure
Air
thing.
quotes. Vampire. That bottom bed. So, can you guys see this obviously secret wall for me?
What do you need?
On you, Shimo. Rub your face up against it.
You require my
There
counsel,
we
yes?
go. Good thief.
Nothing dangerous, I would hope.
Uh-huh.
Always good to
Can
open these
do.
piles up. Leave exit routes open. Ready to go.
Where shall I display my skill? I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Takes 12 crushing damage from Minsk. And death. I don't know if that
You
was
point.
it failing its
I
save
punch.
or not. Because it was already on low health. That
Need
12 damage
something?
might have just killed it.
Hi. No problem.
have a lower and an upper passage to go through here. Never mind, we just have an upper passage. So that is apparently, stairs down by the looks of it.
So live by the sword. Live a good long time.
Vanished again. Yeah, the vampires don't like doors. Okay, there we go. That's what happens. Undead destroyed. That's when you know the mace hits. That's good.
I await your need.
And with another vampire down, nope, you were not the one there.
Yep, consider it done.
Anyway, before we head downstairs, we'll continue pushing in this direction. Fledgling vampire. Domination on Minsk. That's not good. And you have a bunch of defenses up. Minsk, do not kill Pseudo Dragon.
I'm ready.
So, you, Nira, spell thrust, please.
Whoops.
Nothing? Spell reflection? Nova, spell ineffective. That was symbol stun on Jahira.
Whoops. Hello. Yep.
Okay, Shadow Door, so you're still... You have two different Tanovas. So now, is Tanova a creature type rather than the name of an individual?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, Tanova. Tanova, okay. Tanova is not a person. Yeah, I might just be reloading this encounter.
It is done.
Yeah, you're the same model as the Tanovas, but you're just vampire fledgling.
I await your need.
Yeah, and they're fleeing downstairs. That's possibly just the kind of procedural fleeing, which they sometimes do. You know, creatures will try to
for anything,
leave
that's
the
it?
map and just walk towards the nearest edge. We've seen that behavior a few times. Domination on Nira. Guy Charm, what are you trying to cast, Nira?
You where Minsk goes.
Vince, can you chop these? Taking from normal missiles, magical weapons, spell turning. Bugger all your defenses, friend.
No effect.
Boy, I'm
I
good.
need bigger sword. No effect. You where Minsk goes, evil stands aside. Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes. Yeah!
What is the wild surge? Swirly thing. Nero did something. And the vampire fledgling had a sex change spontaneously. Well, you were immediately chopped to pieces and turned into a pile of fog, so I don't think that's going to affect you much.
Hi. Yep.
I wonder what swirly things means. I mean, swirly things is what it means. Look at those swirl.
Sword! Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Yeah, and you have all your defenses up, so... I mean, we had the spell turning. The spell thrust not bypass that. Or does spell thrust... Spell thrust only gets past minor spell turning. Okay. Not proper spell turning. Yeah, protected by spell turning. Which means we would, to get rid of you, we would need to go all the way up to Pierce Magic, probably. Yeah. Breach is not going to do that. No, Breach is all the mundane defenses, not the specific anti-spell defenses.
Ready for anything.
Nature, it is done.
Minsk, live by the
Roger that,
sword.
that's it.
Live a good long time.
I am willing.
I'm ready.
Okay, so we need to get a Pierce Magic on you.
Stand back for justice.
That room is full of spikes. Okay, Chihira's stun, which
Yes.
is not great. We shall get through it. And now Breach.
Hello.
Ren, you can also run in. Simulacrum, that's what you've done. It summons a copy of yourself. Okay, so you are a person. And you invisibilitied yourself. Right.
Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
Okay, lightning. Miri's casting something.
Time for something else.
Minor globe of invulnerability. So you still have Breach up. Can you cast it? Can be cast on invisible or sanctuary creatures.
What's up? Okay.
I really hate this combo. I do not know how you deal with invisible
See battle,
protected
go for
things,
the-
because you cannot dispel their defenses.
Oh, did everyone see that? Good, I'm good.
And doing good things.
Looks like your defenses wore off though, so he managed to hit you. Okay, Near at least countered that second breach before casting it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, get some heals up on ourselves. Chihira is still
Need
out.
something?
You point, I punch.
I should dance
Ready
on the
for a
head of a
fight.
pin as well.
And the Simulacrum Vampire just falls to the ground. It doesn't do the turn to mist thing. Apparently that's not an ability the Simulacrum inherits, which is fun.
Swords, not words.
Come on, Chihira.
Hi. Sure
What's
thing.
up with this spike room? If I walk on this, will it hurt me? No? That was not the answer I was expecting. I was expecting this to be kind of hazardous terrain.
What do you need? Fleet of foot and all
I
that.
still don't trust it. Yoshimo, tell me if there's anything out here that will kill me violently track-wise.
You require. Yoshimo is willing.
This hideous torture room is dominated by a blood-encrusted drain in its center. It appears as if victims are thrown into the room to bleed out their lives on the cruelly spiked floor. Why the blood is collected in this drain remains a mystery. Vampiric
I
blood
am
magic
ready.
stuff.
Where's you're right behind me, right?
Unlike the other blood pool, this is not one we dive into. There are traps in here. Yoshimo, you should be seeing these. You stand very still. Will you spot it? Come on, Yoshimo. Use those peepers. That's concerning. That is quite concerning. You have 125 fine traps. You should be good at this. Oh, you'll just have to keep exploring and hope you don't get spiked too much, because that hit hard. Ow. Aha, there is a way to go up there, it looks like. Or maybe not. The map seems to suggest that's nothing. You can drink another potion. Nope, that's just the wall I'm seeing.
A
Ow.
little help here.
So we shall save and try and get you back to us. Yeah, nothing in that room. It's just a room full of spikes. That's what it seemed to be on the surface. Yeah, Jahira, you will need to help that man.
A den of stinking evil.
You're a serious
Cover your
wounds.
nose, boo.
Yep, you're
We will
casting
leave
again.
No crevice untouched.
Cure medium wounds. Cure light wounds. Drink another potion, Yoshimo. Okay.
Yep. Can do.
Yes, further down here. Before we head downstairs. Need to keep following this corridor. I got sidetracked by that hidden passage. And I definitely saw something highlight blue down there. There's an inventory we can interact with. Also stairs down. Chest. You,
Very well. Hiya.
Shimo, look that chest. If it is trapped, you better spot it this time. You've been disappointing me with your trap finding abilities. Path labeled. Exit to surface. Ah, that'll be up through the locked door. I'll probably want to open that up if I
no
can.
problem.
I'm ready. You're gonna.
So,
I sense great evil. Fabled treasure.
anything, Yoshimo?
Terrible danger. Probably some spiders.
Nothing.
What's up?
Check the
Consider
desk
it done.
first. Give you a moment longer. Another wooden stake for you, Miss Jahira. Okay, yeah, some wooden stakes to help us do the vampire staking if we hadn't picked them up. That makes sense.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I'll save just in case this is a one-way door, but I do believe that should, yep, take us
You
up to
betcha.
there. And now
What
that's
you need.
locked.
I am skilled in avoidance. Nothing dangerous.
And barred from the other side, even though, yeah, so that's why
Hi. Okay.
I quick save down here. I was hoping once we, door does not open from this side, once we opened it from the other side, that would change, but no. I'm guessing for each side with Bodhi, that would have been the path down into her base stronghold here that we would have taken initially. Which means I do believe there is nowhere else to go yet but downstairs now. Okay, immediately greater goals incoming.
Pay attention. You will get those I hit to no effect.
Mint's front mace coming in effect. Undead destroyed. And that is just another gem which we have
Yep,
no
sure
room
thing.
for. Please don't be trapped. Yep.
I hit.
Oh, that's bad.
Something is wrong
Kill
here.
quickly, please.
Something is wrong here.
To no effect. I can dance on the head of a pin
You
as
do
well.
probably want to be chopping in melee, Yoshimo, but you are very squishy. I mean, you just poke ahead for now while we wait for Ren to get back on their feet. Yep. Maybe not the best idea you've ever had. Let's just shut that door politely.
Nature, it is done.
You two probably want
You
to
point
take
where
point, hey?
Minsk goes.
I am
Evil
willing.
stands aside.
Poor paralyzed Ren. You'll get over it.
Sword! Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Another one of you Grim Warders. And a couple of vampires. Minsk, you're on vampires. Jahira, you're on Grim Warders. Oh, bugger. They're going to dominate you, aren't they? Yes, they are. Which means this is probably a reload situation.
Right.
Why are you still attacking Minsk? You dominated him. Come on, man. Yeah, and here's getting level drained, so yeah, we're going to need to approach this properly. That's difficult room, which means, yeah,
Hi.
we need Ren online and ready.
Okay.
That's it?
And everyone
I'm ready.
in position, ready to
Dance
go.
on the
How can I
head of a
help?
pin as well.
I will do what I can.
Nature's servant awaits.
So if you're nauseated, Jahira, whatever. Yeah, immunity to domination. So Jahira, you need to be the one out front
It is done.
taking those domination spells from the vampires.
Yep. Sure
We
thing.
just then fall back.
I await your need. I am willing.
Hello. Can do.
Yeah, I go.
You point. I punch.
Okay. Keep the fight in the corridor where they have to come in one at a time.
Whoops. What's up? No
Maybe
problem.
fall back a bit further, see if we can bait them further in. Yeah, because that's the archer blocking the door.
I am as I
We do not really want.
So where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
the life she gave.
Uh-huh. Consider it done.
Speak of it.
Minsk,
Yeah,
jump
Minsk,
on
you're
my
at the back.
sword while you can, evil. I
Fun
won't
floor
be as
decorations
gentle.
around this blood pool. The central pool is full of fresh, constantly flowing blood from an unknown source. The room is thick with its smell.
Nature. I thought as much.
Not the fledgling vampire trying to sneak in. Domination
Every
will
live by the
bounce
sword.
off you.
Live
Minsk.
a good long
Please kill.
time.
Need some? Yep.
Great fun. Right, boo?
Domination on Minsk, not good. And got him. Bugger.
Hi. You betcha.
Be doubly careful. I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps
Yep,
will
okay.
lick our toes in the dark.
Taste my steel.
I am ready.
Hello.
Just trying to think. That is, yep. Confusion and confusion. You have nothing against dominate.
Taste
Just
my
the confusion
steel.
disabling
What's up?
effects.
It is about time.
Uh-huh. Sure thing. Need something? Can do.
Want to bother reloading this, or will
Speak
I
as you
happy
would have.
waiting for Minsk to come back? Yeah, I'm probably happy waiting for Minsk to
Ready
come
for
back.
anything.
Let's get a chromatic orb on you.
Feel the backhand of justice.
And let's see,
Am
what
I
do you
needed?
have ready, Nalia? You have a few Melf's acid arrows, which seem useful. Cast one on her.
Hi.
Another defensive spin, please, Ren. Oh, and you got Dire Charmed as well. And here's getting level drained and dying. Now, we're trying this again. Again.
Nature. It is done.
Where Minsk goes,
I am willing.
evil stands aside.
Yeah, I go. I am ready.
Swords, not words.
With vengeance.
Oh, I accidentally commanded Minsk to drink a potion.
Hi.
I was trying to command Ren to drink a potion there. Domination on Minsk. I am so happy you saved, friend.
Minsk and Boo stand ready. Ah!
Minsk did get level drained there.
Whoops.
It is as I would have done.
Quick save there. I can afford to take the level drain.
Every hamster has
I
his
just
day.
need people not to get charmed.
Yep.
What's that spell? Sphere of Chaos. Not one I recognize. Level 7 alteration. Duration 1 turn, 15-foot radius. All enemies within the sphere must make a saving throw versus spell every round that they remain in the sphere. It's only a 1 turn one, so the saving throws fail when the following random effects occurs. Target is polymorphed, target is confused, target bursts into flames, is paralyzed, is disintegrated, heal 20 hit points, randomly teleported, rendered unconscious, or hasted. It'll almost certainly do something
Den of
bad.
stinking evil.
Of those good things, the
Cover
20
your nose,
points
boo.
does not do
We will
much.
leave no crevice
Hasted could
untouched.
potentially be dangerous. If these are all evenly weighted though, that's quite unlikely. This seems like a fun and flavorful spell for Nero maybe once she gets up to level 7 spells.
I can
We'll be
dance
taking
on the
that
head
scroll.
of a pin as well.
I might actually just get you to try and learn it right now. Well done. First try. Door to the north. Oh, 2 doors to the north, different north axes. Nothing to the south. Wow, this is a small level. I hit this key expecting the map to zoom out real far, but no, this is a tiny little place.
Hello. Okay.
We might not have far to go then.
Your blood is rather inviting.
One ambush you have survived, but the battle is far from over. Find me upstairs in the room of blood and blades. Okay, the trap room. And you teleport off. In a remarkably brief cutscene. This small ship is some form of gondola, subtly humming with a strange energy.
What do you need? Fleet of foot and all that.
Shimo, that sounds like a you job.
What's up? Sure thing.
And
Speak your
here,
mind.
you should really be the one opening doors. The jugs and other receptacles here contain things like preserved hearts and other organs. And there's a central table.
You require my counsel.
Really nothing
yes?
suspicious about this, Yoshimo.
Yoshimo is willing.
Huh. That's empty. That'll be to put something on. I mean, let's go check this little desk thing in here. That is definitely trapped, and there's one of these
Be doubly
cacophonic
careful.
jars.
I'm sure
How do you
all manner
pronounce
of
it?
stupid mousetraps await our toes in the
Can
dark.
also be opened. Splint mail and a katana. A gem.
Uh-huh. Can do.
What do we have? Ashen scales. A deeply uninspiring suit of armor, it looks like. Instead of metal strips, this armor uses wyvern scales bound to a chain backing by means of a magical fire. Slate ash green color, more flexible than standard splint mail. And a deeply uninspiring katana. Who wants to lug these around for sale? Yoshimo?
Need something? No problem.
Wonder what we put in there. Don't know yet. I was remembering
Hi.
LaSalle, and LaSalle has called us back up to the surface. Well, the higher
Consider it
level,
done.
towards the surface, not on the surface at this point.
How can I help?
So
I will do what I can.
let's go do that. Nalia, you should be grabbing some of these arrows. Okay. The sigil dragon will join us when it's ready.
You must gather your
Your party before venturing forth.
You must gather
Your party before venturing forth. Yeah, only Minsk has taken level drain so far, and
Yep.
he's instant killing things
You
if he
betcha.
even hits them. So, I mean, Thaco decrease in level drain will make that less likely. You know, he's not one of the major casters. I'm going to say he's not a caster, but no, Minsk is a very special caster. He's the best of all of us. He can cast a tiny amount of spells. You not in here?
Nature, I thought as much.
Where are you, friend? This is a room of blood and blades. There he is.
Immortal.
Think yourself brave enough to stand before me? Perhaps bravery is not enough. Bravery, stupidity, whatever gets the job done. It shall be enough this day to end your evil life, beast, or you are on the defensive and yet you taunt. Such a gal. I mean, definitely not 3, I'm not a hypocrite. So, bravery, stupidity, whatever gets the job done. A galling response. Yep, like I said, not going to be a hypocrite. Cattle such as you will spoil the herd. Blood will remain stale on the stone of the floor when I am through. You are not worthy of being fed upon. For Mistress Bodhi, I shall eviscerate you. You shall have tapestries for your sinew and bone. Come to your end.
I await your as you would have it.
So we do want to leave this room.
Hello.
Everyone
Okay.
back here, please.
Yes.
Get a bit of space to work
It is
with.
done.
Minsk, if you could be very funny and one-shot him, that would be
Jump on my
wonderful.
sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
I am willing.
Ah. Lassell, one hit, dead.
A den of stinking evil. Cover your nose, boo. We will leave
We can
no
interact with that
crevice
one now.
It is a
untouched.
buck. You require nothing more.
Which we'll want to do. I wonder if Lassell has gone back down to that gondola to try and recover, because he misformed out. I don't know when this triggered. At some point, we fought a lot of vampires, so... Yep, stake that one. Well, all 3, something's happening.
I had hoped it would not come to this. But you are set in your path, aren't you?
Hello, Bodhi. You're not liking me actually killing the vampires rather than just defeating them. Nothing personal. Killing you is just business. The job I must do. Destroying you is just a bonus. I mean, what would you know of my path, Bodhi? I know many things about you, your employers, what they intend. Can you say as much? Do you truly know these people cloaked in shadow? You will say anything to try and talk me out of this. I will not listen. You must know I view anything. You must know I'll view anything you say now with great suspicion, Bodhi. You've cast yourself very thoroughly as the villain. You may believe what I say or not. I have little concern about the matter. It seems you are determined to make a nuisance of yourself regardless. Tell me, have the Shadow Thieves done more than promise? Have they delivered anything? Have they simply made certain you are always within reach? I imagine they are confused as to what their goal. I imagine they are confused as to what their goals are. They said why they sought your service, why they offered to help you. I mean, because I gave them a massive amount of money. Perhaps they have some sympathy for my plight. The rescue I wish is a worthy cause. I don't tell you to take advantage of what they offer and move on. I mean, they are quite blatantly taking advantage of me. My fighting abilities help secure their position and defeat you, Bodhi. So, yeah. No, so I'll take advantage of what they offer, they take advantage of what I offer, and then we move on. Is your ego so great that you think yourself the only one capable of such a plan? What do you see, do you think? Ask yourself what you bring to the equation. Gold? Gold is never in short supply for long. Service? Possibly, but there are others that would serve as well. I trust them because it's convenient to do so, they know little about me. I mean, what would you suggest, Bodhi? You're just talking in circles. Are you suggesting I join with you instead? Again, you've cast yourself as the villain very explicitly here and tried to drive me away. Oh no, I'm quite sure this will end in violence. You are too volatile for my purposes. I merely wondered if you knew the extent to which you were being used. I mean, I am being used, so I just have to trust that I'm being used by honest people. Do they really? Are you certain? What if their interest in you is more than simply mercenary? What if they knew full well who you are, and what you are? You look surprised. I know what you are, child of Baal. Irenicus told me. He might have learned more, awakened your power, but the thieves interrupted him. I will have what he knows. If you share that knowledge, I demand you relinquish it. What do you know of my capture? I mean, what do you know of Irenicus? I owe him a debt for what he has done. I know more than your brain could hold in a lifetime. There was so much beneath your nose, so much you do not see. Why, even Imoen escaped your notice. When it was taken from me, I'll find her and I'll find this Irenicus. I mean, this Irenicus does not seem the type of anyone close to him. Why were you there? I think that's more pertinent. Like, just shouting at him, making demands, not gaining us anything. Yeah, why were you there, Bodhi? You're the interesting one here. I know myself. I was there because I chose to be, the duty of any good sister. Of course, you are not familiar with such virtues, since those around you fail at them so terribly. I grow tired of this conversation. You have asked your questions and made your threats, and I've indulged them both. Now this will end. Good, I'm so sick of wordy opponents. There's more I should ask. You could shed so much light on my situation. If you were to destroy me, has Irenicus lost interest in me? When Irenicus was taken at the same time as Imoen was, should we not work together? I mean, we know Irenicus has already escaped. Well, I know Irenicus has already escaped. That was in an presumably extra-diegetic cutscene. Ren is probably not aware that Irenicus is free, however. So are you to destroy me, Bodhi? Has Irenicus lost interest? There is much to be learned through duress, such a curiosity you are. Come, let us both learn a thing or two. You gonna fight? Yep, she's gonna fight. Minsk, you're on chopping duty.
What's up?
Okay, you
Sure
fan
thing.
out. Minsk,
Live
get
by
close.
the sword.
Ren, you probably
Live
want to be pretty
good
close too.
long
Need something?
time.
Nature's servant awaits, as I would have done.
Here, okay, following. She's not that fast for vampire.
You stand back for justice.
I await if it will help.
Ready for anything.
You know what? She seems big and important, so let's fire a whole lot of spells at her.
Am I needed?
What do we have ready? Throw Disintegrate out? Throw a bunch of Polymorph others. Domination.
Hi.
Fireball is probably not ideal. I mean, Ren, you probably do want to just get Mirror Image up while you're there. We might be getting you in melee.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway.
Flesh to Stone, Breach, Domination.
Please, let me help.
Okay, yeah. So, throw some spells out. We'll try a Polymorph Other on her, see if she's immune to that.
I'm ready.
You can try this Flesh to Stone, see if she's immune to that.
Yep.
You can just throw out a good old-fashioned magic missile Ren the moment you get line of sight.
Yes.
You two can
Swords,
run in and
not
engage.
words.
Ooh, straight through your AC, 2 levels drain, that's not good. Ooh, again, you hit very hard.
I am ready.
Even all your -8 AC is seemingly not enough to actually stop Bodhi hitting.
That's not right.
Okay, she's magic resistance up.
Yes?
Okay, Wild Surge, turn to stone. On yourself, you cast Flesh to Stone and accidentally turned yourself to stone instead, attempted to. Okay, Jahira dies, yeah. We'll need to actually get our buffs
I'll
up
remember
before
you.
we enter this fight. Is Bodhi not undead? Yeah, she's not making saves. At least she's possibly just immune to this.
Hi.
Is that actually our last save? Did I not quick save after the fight? Oh, bugger, I didn't. Never mind, we need to get LaSalle as well. Oops.
Hi. Okay. Sure
I
thing.
guess we're doing this again. Everyone, line up here. That's a bit unfortunate. I thought I quick saved before going to
Nature's
fight
sight
Bodhi,
is
but I
done.
didn't realize there was going to be a fight there, did I? I thought I would just be staking another random vampire. Well, I can get one into position this time, so...
Your blood is rather inviting.
Bravery, stupidity. And while you're running back, Jahira... Yes, so that LaSalle is the one I'm staking down there. Because you'll notice I cannot go down to this bed. It does not have the little sword attack icon over it. Did you fail to follow me, friend? You did fail to follow me. There we go. Now you're chasing me. Let's see if we can pull off the funny mince kill again.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Embarrassing.
We got some other damage on them, so... Minsk? Yeah, so Jahira took a level drain there.
Yep.
But if we're well prepared and actually like in position to
Can do.
surround and kill Bodhi, this should go a lot easier. We'll pre-buff, get everything ready.
Hello.
Yeah, Pseudo Dragon, you're probably not the most important to this fight. So, what do I
I
have
await your
on
need.
hand? And I'm getting mass Cure Light Wounds up, just so everyone's topped up. We can pull Woodland Beings, that's only a 3-round thing, so we'll want to leave that till later in the sequencing. Barkskin. What's your base AC 1? Can you cast Barkskin on other people? In fact, yeah, one creature you can. So that might be something to stick on Ren. Actually, no, that just won't be very good, will it?
What's up?
Barkskin is not a good spell.
Cover your nose, boo. We will
Why'd you even
leave
have
no
that
crevice
prepared, Jahira? Let's
untouched.
change that. Goodberry, no alignment. Oh, that was over in excess of your normal spell slots at some point. Because of the level drain. Okay, yeah. So I can't replace her with anything at the moment. Because she's lost a bunch of spell slots, so... Hopefully, I will remember to give her more spells once we reverse the level drain on her.
Uh-huh.
That's it?
So, mages,
How can I help?
I will
hiding in
do
the
what I
corner.
can.
I'm ready. I can
Shimo
dance on the head of a
hiding
pin
out
as
the
well.
back.
Needs? No problem.
Ren,
Yes.
Sword! Jump on my sword
You
while you
two
can, Evil.
direct on top. I
I
think
won't
Ren will
Consider
probably
it
want to be
done.
on top of Bodhi as well, since all
Am I
of Ren's
needed?
buffs up. Telling to you, Bodhi was really just hitting us, so I don't think we need the
Ready for
spell
anything?
immunity up. Yeah, you're all offensive spells.
Yep.
Looks like we probably are just buffing with Ren. Get haste and all things down. 3+1. 1. Yep.
Yep.
Misclick. So we'll open with blur. Invisibility, wraith form. Haste. I really should have opened with spirit armor, but might as well get resist fear down. I don't think she was going to do anything that would trigger that, but no harm. So improved invisibility, mirror image, haste, tenses transformation.
I am ready.
This is fire and cold. Poor woodland being down there.
Hello.
Long buffing sequence. See, what do you have? Bark skin, and then some aggressive spells and a mass cure, but we're already decent on health.
It is about time.
Happy to help. To try to help.
I mean, Nero could get the conjured fire elemental out, but too much
Speak
effort
your
waiting
mind.
around for that. Okay. Now we save, we stake.
Nature, I am willing.
I had hoped it would not come to this.
Yep, and
But
back
you
through
are
the
set on your
same.
path,
What do you know
aren't
of my path? You must know anything you say I will view with suspicion. Take advantage of what they offer and move on. And what would you suggest? Shadow Thieves seem to be honest so far. Aerorenicus Adept. Why were you there? And last of all, yeah, has Aerorenicus lost interest?
What's up?
So what's your current AC? -11. Do I want a defensive spin? If Bodhi's fighting me? Probably yes. Look at that, -21 AC. Oh. Bodhi's going to have a hell of a time hitting that.
I'm ready.
So you have really high magic resistance, which is making a bunch of these spells less than ideal. Pierce magic has already been used. I mean, just throw out some generic attack spells. If any get through, that's just a nice bonus. Oh, you switch around to hit Jaheira.
That's not right.
Oh, good hit, Ren. Magic resistance. Whoop. Nice. The fire arrow got through. Well done, Nalia.
Yes.
What else to cast? I mean, try and polymorph other, just for fun.
I'm ready for anything.
And you can cast Melf's Acid Arrow? Sure. Nymph trying to hold cast monster. We did manage to get the slow effect on her, which is wonderful.
Well, that certainly was educational. I have seen enough and I am done with you. For now.
Not walk away from me so easily. I mean, I imagine she probably will. Escapes tend to be quite scripted in this. What manner of creature are you? Is this all a game to you, Bodhi? You know, what are you trying to gain out of this by confronting me here? Perhaps, but games can be deadly serious, especially when I keep the rules to myself. Fight on and seek your lost Imowen. I have seen what I came to see. Yeah,
Nature
and she
could find a
teleports
home
out.
here if it were properly cleansed and balanced.
See, what was the update to my journal? I've defeated the rival guild, full of vampires as it was, and a face Bodhi. She claimed to know something of Imowen and seemed to be judging me in some manner before she left in gaseous form. All that remains now is to return to Iran and tell him that the guild is gone, even if their leader remains unkilled. I will have questions for him as well. One more troubling thing. Bodhi knew. She knew I was a child of Baal.
Uh-huh. You betcha.
This Chris is like, Bodhi offered to assist me. Like, presumably she made that offer in knowledge of who I was. And also in knowledge that I would almost only be opposing Irenicus, even though she's now indicated that she's working with Irenicus.
Need something? Okay.
Which is somewhat interesting. So I'm just down here to inspect this boat again. Still nothing. What would I offer you? I'm deeply uncertain.
Hi. Sure
I
thing.
have to think on that. For now, though,
Can do.
back up to the surface. And we can afford to take the one-way path down here this time round. There we go. Now everyone's fatigued. Bunch of spell slots spent too. We'll need to rest up, find a priest, get our negative levels unnegativized.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
No problem.
And as it is daylight up here, wonder if those folks are still around, the halfling parents, the young ghost who we helped out. They are. Okay.
Yep. Consider it done.
Want to see if I can talk to them.
I could use a nap.
Yes?
Oh, I'm so happy that you have come back. A little boy is at peace now. He appeared to us to say goodbye and told us you had rescued his bear. I thank you, my lord. You were very kind. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, it's such a relief. Come, my husband. Let us go home. That's nice. We got a little bit of XP and some nice dialogue from them. Very glad I could help you, friends.
Hello.
Yep. No priests or temples in the graveyard. Just the graves.
Yep.
We headed back to the docks district. Come on. Right way, folks. And I'm pretty sure there's a temple down there we can drop in on. To the docks. Yep. Bandits going to presumably just get chopped in short order. A move magic spell going down. Nice hold person.
Yes.
Ooh.
Concentration is on my spell.
Please don't die. You hear her?
I await your need.
There we go. That was distressingly
Could
close.
we stop and rest?
What's up? You betcha.
So keep pushing to the docks.
Uh-huh.
And Temple of Ogma,
Rest would be
down
welcome,
there.
lest we endanger ourselves.
Should be accessible, yep.
Okay.
Down here will be the best route.
Getting squirrely.
Don't worry, folks, we'll rest in a second. There's an inn just down there after we've gone past the temple.
Need some? Sure thing.
Anything to say,
Top of the day
random
to you.
peasant? Bet we'll be seeing more rain soon. Well, it's been plain awful late.
I go.
Hi. Can do.
Do enjoy talking about the weather. Jahabo. Seem to be a merchant of some sort. Have I spoken to you before? Do not recall. Have to check on the way past.
No problem.
This is a fun temple. It's set up like a library.
Yep. Consider it done.
Priest of Ogma.
is only possessed by the learned.
Wisdom is only possessed by the learned. Praise Ogma, the beneficent master of knowledge, invention, and inspiration. Come, seeker, be welcomed within his temple. What can I provide for you? Can you tell me about Ogma? An idea is a powerful thing, seeker. It can sweep across Faerun faster than a man can ride. Ideas are tools, and knowledge is power. Ogma teaches that knowledge must be collected and disseminated, and wisdom applied to its use. The wise god teaches that ideas must never be stifled. You're about knowledge and disseminating it. Do you happen to know anything that might be of use to me? Do you know anything about the cowed wizards? A friend of mine has been taken captive by them. An interesting question. Unfortunately, I cannot answer. All I know is that the cowed wizards did not build their magical prison inside of the city. The wizards hired many followers of Gond to make their prison a trap with no exit. But Gond's faithful would never reveal the details of the bargain. You cannot convince the wizards to return your friend, and your quest may be hopeless. But do not give up. The information you seek must exist. I've decided I like this priest of Ogma. Like, this bit of praxis, I guess, for the following of their faith is quite wonderful, those last few lines of dialogue. Like, an interesting question. And then they cannot answer, but then they give me all the relevant information they do possess. And the information you seek must exist. You're a very good priest. I like you. Do you know anything about the war between the thieves' guilds? I am aware that the shadow thieves are extremely powerful in arm. Their power goes beyond mere brute force and subtle influence as well. If there is someone standing against such a group, they must have something to aid them. Perhaps powerful magic. And we know now Irenicus is working with the vampires looking to oppose the shadow thieves. Alright, I'd like to see your services, O priest. Of course, Seeker. All should benefit from greater wisdom and understanding. So we can get greater restoration on... Yeah, so heal is just injuries, diseases, blindness. Greater restoration. And on you, greater restoration. You selling anything interesting? There's some potions, some interesting scrolls of various sorts. Raised dead, flesh to stone to flesh, even, not flesh to stone. That's the opposite of what that does. And yeah, a charm animal ring. Nothing I probably really want. I mean, these lesser restoration scrolls. I mean, these are... The scroll is called restoration. The actual spell is lesser restoration here. It's only cheaper than getting stuff from the priest. So I will buy all three of those off you, friend. And I believe... Nah, you're not purchasing anything. That's alright. Who ended up with those? Minsk did. This container is full. I need to toss some more stuff in Nero's. Nero's is holding a lot of kind of offensive spells and things. I would like defensive healing stuff remain in Ren's just to keep things organized. So we shall grab... I know, magic missile, shocking touch. Toss those over to Nera. Yeah, and that opens 2 slots, even though there's 3 scrolls, so...
Hello. Yep.
Yeah, and no one else was level drained.
Wisdom is only possessed.
I am here to strive for greater knowledge, to bask in the great inspirations, the will of Ogma. Yep, and just standard books.
I could use it
Some
now.
gold. I'm not stealing
up?
from here, though.
You betcha.
These folks seem nice.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yep, and
Sure thing.
got her bone.
no better prices in our.
Oh there, I've worked long and lonely hours. Good to see your friendly face. Care to see some of my trinkets and far-flung wares? Something special, something plain. Whatever you wish for in these uncertain times, I can make accommodation. Just say the word and all manner of wonder is at your disposal. Eh? And don't overlook the mundane. Bread and butter sales, they are. Good sales pitch, friend. You've been working on that one. Unfortunately, it is all very mundane here. I will, however, sell you some stuff you can probably sell on at an advantage at a later point. This katana and the armor we picked up. We were
Need something?
down in that last
Can
dungeon.
do.
Help recoup some of the expenses. Okay, so this place, which we go down the stairs for.
Hi. No problem.
You're standing here a bit ruffian. I don't know if I've talked to
I
you
can
though.
break an arm or a leg for a copper or two.
You don't looks like you belong in the dock, surely. People here will rub you blind quicker and looks at you. Aw, he gave us a little
Yep.
warning.
Consider
That's
it done.
nice of him.
Yep.
Now,
Hello.
oh thumb. That's right, there were pirates around the back of here, weren't there?
You betcha.
It's a cold and dreary day when the thumb come extend a bit of hospitality to his guests.
Sure, we'll shout ourselves a good
Enter
royal
and be
room.
welcome
16
at
gold
the
pieces,
sea's
friend.
bounty.
What's up?
Yep, buffs up. And the belt. There we go, yes, up to a maximum of 103 HP.
Okay.
And now good and prepared for, the new night, I guess. It's getting quite late in the day. But we'll
Sure
head down
thing.
here to go meet up with our... Was that the place? No, that was not the place. What was the Shadow Thieves? This one, this door. That's the Harper's Hall down there. This is the Shadow Thief Guild Hall. Yep, so we'll go report to our run. We've finished his business and then kind of see what development we have.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Need some? Can do.
And down here, all the way.
Hi.
Check nothing seems to have changed on the route. Does not seem to have. So much faster now with Ren just running. If it's just a conversation, then Ren with the boots of the cheetah and hold it on her own sim,
Yep. No problem.
which would be quite wonderful.
Break an arm or a leg for a copper or two.
So, you've returned. My advanced spies said that you confronted Bodhi in her lair. Must have been a bloody affair.
Was it destroyed many of her followers? She herself eluded me. I mean, I'm probably not more interested in what she has to say. I am interested in what she has to say, though. More interested in rescuing Imowen. I mean, if Arun's good to his word and it helps me out, I don't necessarily need to pry into his business. Like, I don't need the knowledge he possesses if he's not intending to harm me with it. And I'm certain Bodhi's intending to use the knowledge she has to harm me. So, sure, I'll kind of support her on here, I won't mention it. It was. I destroyed many of her followers, but she herself eluded me.
That is of no consequence. That her guild was destroyed is what truly matters. We should see a decline in the disappearance of our members now.
Good
You have
XP.
done well, and for that I am grateful. We had a deal, and I am certain you are eager to see it fulfilled.
First must come an admission of sorts. I certainly hope you can see beyond it. We should not dwell on the old when the new is so threatening. It was the Shadow Thieves that attacked Irenicus and Welkeen's Promenade. We have followed you ever since then. You're in league with him? What? No, he was fighting... Brent, how do you even think that? They just said they attacked Irenicus. Strangeness, friend, what are your thoughts on this sentence? Why would you even get that first phrase? I mean, the attack ruined everything. I was free to find him. No, they broke us out. Well, we're responsible for helping us break out, at least. I guess the first one, at least Ren corrects themselves here in the second sentence. You were in league with him? No, he was fighting hooded figures. I'm sorry I've not been fully honest. I had to be sure you were not working for him. I assure you we're still on the same side. We knew of your capture as soon as it happens. Very little occurs in the city that we are not aware of. We paid little mind, even though it was done outside of the Shadow Thieves. We thought that simple kidnapping was nothing to be concerned of. But soon after that, we started losing people. That was when Bodhi appeared, and we did not know her name at the time. Members that threatened or seduced into her guild. None were ever seen again. We still don't know where most are. Even her cadre could not have fed on them all. By chance, a body was found in the sewer, leading us to Irenicus in his strange dungeon. We battled and lost, but the coward wizards took him, as you saw. So your efforts to slaughter us, you were cheated of revenge as well. Because of this, I lost significantly more. Immerwan remains missing. I mean, Immerwan was already captured. She only even had the chance to escape Irenicus in the first place because of their attack. The power he promised was taken with him. Saw your efforts, it was a slaughter. Yeah, the Shadow Thieves did not do well on that initial engagement. And this seems a bit talking down, though. They tried their best. They lost people. Let's not be off about it. So you were cheated of revenge as well. We must take partial responsibility for your loss of Immerwan. Our chief concern was Irenicus at the time. We still don't know why he killed our guild members. So we followed you. You were the only living thing to emerge from his prison. We watched at every step and made sure you would be close to us. Want someone to lead you to him, so much for charity. So much for charity? Ren, you paid him. I mean, so why all the money then? Why not just approach me, interrogate me? I mean, I will ask, presumably just to keep up the facade. Yeah, we had to be sure. Not let an enemy into the guild when we were so weakened. In truth, your gold was much needed as well. Thought you could lead us to him? And you can. You seek Immerwan and Irenicus, we seek answers. They were taken to the same place, you see. The coward wizards took them to the one place mages in Athkatla truly fear. A place where their powers stripped and examined, their minds laid open for study.
I have heard it called a residence for the magically deviant, but mages just call it Spellhold. It is an asylum where people are sent to disappear.
Not sure I like the sound of that. No, I'm really very sure I do not like the sound of that. Yeah, you've had your experience being kidnapped by mages and stuff, Nira. The simple matter of retrieving Immerwan from this place? What sort of place is this that no one knows of it? That is a bit more curious. Even people in the town, even authorities quite high up in the city, don't know much. Storm its walls, break down its gates. So, yeah, what sort of place is it that no one knows of it? You must realize it's not as simple as launching an assault. Spellhold is a fortress asylum, designed to hold mages and other talented people. And we're going to go there, aren't we? Great, I'll just go pack my bags. for an extended stay. Wild Mage, remember? And we're walking into the asylum. Ugh. Yes, Nira, we are, however, going to rescue another mage. And I know you feel quite passionately about this. So, I'm sorry about the discomfort, but we're doing this. One Imowen, Ren. Let's get this over with. Aye, like I said, for Imowen. I'm certain many are there deservedly. Yes, of that I am certain. Some must deserve it. Yeah, and Yoshimo is acting weird again. He's been getting weirder and weirder as the Iran stuff goes on. You sound as though you hope it is true. Do you know of the place, Yoshimo? I mean, perhaps, but that does not mean Imoen should be confined there, does it? Do I pry or try and convert? Let's pry. You sound as though you hope it is true. Do you know of the place, Yoshimo? I do not mean to suggest anything contrary to what Mr. Linvale is saying. Just that some must deserve it. It seems such a brutal place. Not that I've ever been, but I've heard that some of those confined there, not unlike your Imowen. Heard of some of those confined there, yeah. Can it be so cruel a place? The island it is located on is under its own rule. Even the cowed wizards are not certain what becomes of those sent there. That's interesting. That was not how I thought this was going to be functioning. I thought the cowed wizards themselves were running it. No one wanted to be associated with it once it began. Difficult enough just to book passage. That is what your gold was for.
Once on the island, you will be on your own to contend with the asylum defenses and with the pirates that run the place. Return with Imoen as you wish. Kill Irenicus if you can.
That possibly helps explain why there are all those bespoke pirate models running around in the docks district. They seemed oddly high effort for just background NPCs. Okay, there's going to be pirates. Pirate Island. Oh yeah. So how ignorant we want Ren going in? Because Ren did not get that cutscene showing Irenicus escaping. Irenicus is in the asylum. Isn't he no longer a danger? Ready to go then? Let's sail. Where am I going to restock my supplies? I mean, here's a very final decisions, which I need to think on. Let's play up our ignorance a bit. We're not aware of that cutscene we saw. If Irenicus is in the asylum, isn't he no longer a danger? Gonna be surprised, Ren. We're not sure. Spies from the Counter Wizards tell us they've not had direct contact with the Isle for some time. Okay, yeah, and we get a bit of a in-character tip-off here. So I do not have additional meta-knowledge over Ren. Not much now, anyway. It is truly a place where the troublesome are forgotten. The incident with Irenicus was to be ignored, lest people demand more sanctions against mages. Am I ready to go then? Can no more time be wasted? What would I still do in town? I mean, we have all the stuff out in the Windspear Hills. I was kind of... My thinking on that was to hold off on that for when I get Imoen back. Give her something to do out in the countryside, away from cities and people. Kind of adventuring out in the woods, just like in Baldur's Gate 1. Otherwise in the city, we still have the Mayvar stuff to do, but like, whatever on that. We have the Five Flagons Tavern stuff, which we're currently on a downtime, come back in a few days. So going off to an island, do some questing there, would be a way to fill in a few days when I don't have much to do at home. I'm rested up, I got my levels back, I have some inventory space. Yeah, I think I am ready to go then, Aran. No more time can be wasted. Let's set sail. Will this kick off chapter
Excellent.
4?
The ship awaits. Good luck to you. I hope we all find what we are looking for.
Cutscene time.
Awaken, child. It is time for another test.
Oh, please. I can't take this.
Patience, Imoen. Soon it will all end.
No! Don't do this! I don't want to die!
Silence, dog. You have no purpose but to die by my hand. In Cactus Pulca Imperium.
You are nearly ready for her, Imoen. She will be pleased.
This shall be your ship to the island. The bulk of your gold purchased your passage, as well as the silence of the crew.
Okay. Just before we move on, that was an interesting little line there from Irenicus. The she, the her, and the pronoun dodging around the names, pronoun dropping. So we know some stuff about the mistress. I know that she's left, gone, abandoned Irenicus. He's being really weird about that. He's a shrine to her in his base, for all intents and purposes. I do wonder what's that is going to go on about. Yeah, I thought those were shadow thieves. You could tell by the models. And yeah, confirmed here in the log. Those were a bunch of the vanished shadow thieves being killed off. Right, so yes, the ship which my gold has purchased.
Though a silence more symbolic than anything, as you may well find my men a boisterous lot at all hours. I encourage general revelry.
Hello, Simon. Silence more symbolic than anything.
The personal habits of your crew are your business, Captain. Just as long as they perform as they should and deliver my people in good time.
Never a fear nor worry should cross your thoughts this eve, my lord. I've traveled this sea a good many times, and I foresee no troubles.
Then let us proceed to introductions. Ren, this is Captain Simon Havarian. Here in his ship, well, Mr. Varian, what is your ship called? Ah, the name changes as do the winds mainly. I never seem to have fixed the plate with the proper resin. Just a gallant for now, well, until whim takes me elsewhere. Yep. Ship of flag of convenience, changing the names all the time. As for the voyage, heed my words, Ren. There are dangers to sea you may not be aware of. I like this, Simon. I get to not have to do a weird foreign accent for you. Well done, friend. More Lairs, Captain. Yours is voice of experience, and I will listen. You must but keep it brief. Trust my sympathy. No, I do trust his smile. I like this Simon chap. More Lairs, Captain. Yours is a voice of experience, and I will listen. Sudden squall or hidden reef could prove deadly to the unwary. You are more likely to encounter pirates of ill repute. That is why I've included some protection for this voyage. Protection? I was not aware of any such plans. Captain should be consulted on all such matters. Certainly, I am providing an extra crew member. One will attempt to improve the overall safety of the voyage. This is... Sign? Sign, probably. She'll be staying very close to you, Simon Havarian. For your safety, of course. Of course. To make certain that, should we be surprised at sea, death will not come from a surprise source. Do I make myself clear? Clear as could be, milady. I'm not sure I approve of your tone. I assure you, nothing untoward will happen during our crossing. Syme will also advise you, Ren. She is acquainted with a few of the inhabitants of the island. Yeah. Pirate. And we're fully staffed and ready to sail. Best to get underway as soon as possible. Disembark, my lord. We shall away. Hold fast. The journey begins.
Baron Linvale has proven trustworthy. You are soon under sail with the flamboyant Simon Havarian at the helm. The journey is uneventful, and if there were other ships on the same course, they must have kept a discreet distance. You make good time, and soon there is a sizable island on the horizon. It might have been considered a pleasant place, but a grim shadow extends the length of it. The asylum, Spellhold, looms from a cliffside.
On to chapter 4. I love these little mosaic cutscene images. They are very pretty. lovely stylized way of making what is probably a fairly simple and flat image look a lot more detailed. But like noise on an old monitor or something.
We have arrived, and in good time, I might add. Congratulatory remarks for all the crew, and to our visitors for their delightful company.
Delightful company. The ship is filthy, falling apart. Your crew has been nothing less than boorish. Yeah, never felt so in need of a good bath. Had to make the best of it. I myself managed to win a fair amount of coin from your crew. I seem to think they were the only ones who knew how to play cards, oddly. A particular congratulations to you, Captain. It was fortunate you distracted those other ships we saw in the distance. Your signals in the night. Were they some type of warning? Yes, well, I thought they might be pirates, and merely displayed a series of lights that mirrored their own. Wished to appear as though I was one of their own. Again, my compliments. It did seem they truly believed your signal meant there would be trouble if they attacked. Merely proves how short of wit they can be, and must always be one step ahead of their adversaries. And a step behind their friends. I trust no more will happen to hamper our success. Done what I can, as captain and as compatriot. Can do no more. Listening to the music come in for the background. Yes, Pirate Island tracks. Oh, that's good. Regardless, we've arrived. I'll leave you to your mission, whatever it may be. Been a pleasure sailing in your company, but now I take my leave. I do not trust this pirate friend. His manner of that is a fool, and his behavior during the voyage betrays a cunning mind beneath. He delivered us as promised. There are more important things to worry about. Yes, you suspect he's plotting something. And if he's clever, he'll know it's probably a very bad idea to try and backstab us. I mean, I do care if you kill him. Please do not go around killing people just off suspicion. Yeah, he delivered us as promised. Right now, there are more important things to worry about. Agreed. Be prepared. This place is dangerous enough, even without my suspicions of Seaman.
Something's been weighing on my mind since what happened at the hidden refuge.
Apparently we had a rest during the voyage because we have our spell slots back to cast all our remove spells, which is nice. Right, so, Nero, what you been thinking about? Past is past? You feel guilty for what happened? Well, no, don't assume. Do you want to talk about it, Nero?
Well, yes, genius. Sorry. This is just really hard to talk about. It all happened so fast. I wasn't even there.
All that work, everything I put into making the refuge happen, gone in a flash. You know, it was the first time I really felt useful, in control like yourself. I mean, in control, I think. Nero, like, her wild mage lack of control, it's something she struggles with quite a bit. Useful is just insulting. She's definitely been useful in the past, and Nero is Nero. We've already established that. So, in control?
Exactly. I had control. I was finally directing my powers towards a definite purpose, and they weren't betraying me for a change.
I wanted the hidden refuge to be a place for wild mages, but I also wanted it to be exactly what wild magic isn't. Safe, stable. And then along came the Red Wizards. I think it's good you want to take responsibility for what occurred. Your plan backfired. That wasn't your fault. And I'm definitely not saying too, your plan backfired. No. The Red Wizards did end up being defeated. People were saved. If Nero hadn't done what he did, more people would have been hurt, would have been killed, would have been taken. Is it good you want to take responsibility? I mean, it's good that you want to. It's possibly not a good idea to actually do so. Like, mental health-wise. So I'm not saying about 3. 1 is just a generic, it wasn't your fault. I mean, she does partially have responsibility, but... 1 or 3, 1 or 3. I mean, it isn't her fault that the Red Wizards came along. That wasn't your fault. What was your fault was rescuing people afterwards.
No, it was the wizard's fault. Or Hayes. Or a world hell's bent on transforming whatever I try to do into a pile of steaming dung.
Good. Yeah, you're thinking the right direction.
It's fun when my magic does weird things. Hey-ya! Presto! You're a girl. You're a squirrel. You've got pink hair.
Sometimes it seems like it's someone else's fun, not mine. I don't want any of that to happen. I just want things to go the way I want them to go. Do you always know what you want? Should relax, let the world decide for you? I mean, no, that's what she's complaining. Don't just directly contradict her, Ren. It is impolite. Just want things to go the way I want them to go. And I don't like 3. 1 also seems pretty weird. Like, do you always know what you want? I mean, she wants to be in control. She wants to be useful as well on top of that. I mean, yeah, I do kind of understand her frustration a bit. Ren's been yanked around, stuff happened to them. Been a while since they've been the one operating on autonomy. Mechanically speaking, that's just because they're following the narrative of the story. But I do think that reflects a bit onto Ren's kind of emotional state, what they feel. A lot of the behavior, the decisions I make for Ren, with like the purposely joking, the annoying your enemy stuff, it is a way to kind of take control a bit of the situation back from a situation that is... I use situation twice in that sentence. From the situation that is, like, out of their control. Other people doing stuff to them. So, yeah, I understand your frustration, Nira.
No, you don't. You have a destiny.
My only destiny is to make everything a little messier than it should be. I wish I knew what I even wanted from the future.
But I know what I want right now.
I want you. I guess that's important. Glad you got that out.
Hello.
And yes, spells. Stone skin. And let's yes, items, not spells. You cannot save at this time, monsters are about. That's probably a bad sign.
Uh-huh. Consider it done.
Still cannot save. Docks, boats. Oh, day 44. We had a bit of a time jump there. It took a while to sail out here. Where am I on the world map at the moment? Aha, down there. Okay. Yeah, the stuff at the Five Flagons Tavern will definitely be resolved at this point.
Hi.
I was thinking we only had like a standard 8-hour rest jump. No, we've been sailing for days, apparently.
An excellent day for whatever you're after.
Seaman looks nervous. Find out what he wants.
I am ready as I would have done.
Okay.
I fear I cannot allow you to leave my presence just yet. While I must admit to a certain fondness for you all, I have little choice in what I must do.
Okay, yeah. I don't like the tone of your voice, what you intend. If your words, I don't trust you from the start, I'm ready for treachery. Little choice in what I must do. Yeah. He's feeling a bit reluctant about this. Why such an obvious ambush? You have my gold already, Simon. Get me information on what's happening here. That will help me.
My apologies, as I said. This was not my intention at all, but one must do what good business dictates.
Good business? What is this? Are we all to be slaughtered together? My life is forfeit. How soon for yours? Think on this. That's an interesting response to this, Yoshimo. If my life, yours. I suspect Yoshimo knew this was coming. Yeah, but he was not expecting the betrayal to happen here. He was expecting to be able to get away, weren't you, Yoshimo? Stress you, sir. I've done what I must, just as you will continue to do. You will continue, do you hear? That is all that I know. You'll recognize those you face now. I do hope they make short work of this encounter. No tolerance for violence, really. All good peoples hang their heads in shame. We are betrayed. The sailor man brings the vampires back amongst us. There shall be a mighty reckoning for this.
I hit to no effect. Minsk and Bull stand ready.
Okay, Prissa and Dell. Domination on Nalia. Ooh.
Every hamster has his day.
Let's see.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
Hopefully Nalia does not get taken by this. In the meantime, make orb out if you can.
What'll it be?
Nalia save versus spells. Domination on Minsk. No. Oh, bugger, it worked. Minsk, Dire Charmed.
I hit to no effect.
Where can I be of most use?
Alright, guys. Let's try the good old dominate the domination trick.
I hit
Yes!
to no effect.
Fine.
Oh, bugger, I did not mean to cancel your spell, Nira.
Hello.
I meant to select
How can I
Rain.
help?
Glad to be of assistance. Am I needed? Please, let me
Did you just... What happened to that spell, Nalia? Did it just kind of fizzle? Should have cast a domination on Minsk. It does not seem to have happened, however.
Ready for anything.
Embarrassing.
Sure.
Speak your mind.
And then turning into bats and flying away. That's
No
fun.
effect.
Charm personal mammal. Day versus spell.
What's up?
Do you have anything? No, you can transform. You have the ring that lets you attack. Charm person. Save versus spell.
Nature's servant awaits.
Keep trying.
That's not right.
Save versus spell.
Need something?
Ren, just defensive spin. Take Minsk. Just tank until Minsk's runs out of stuff. Stop fighting eventually. Yeah, so betrayed. Attacked by vampires here. Presumably means Bodhi's still around somewhere on the island, or at least directing affairs. So have some of her minions attack us. There we go. You're back, friend.
Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
I knew he would prove treacherous. Our threats were sufficient to keep us safe while afloat. There must be someone here that he fears even more. These are the same creatures we fought when we entered the lair of the vampire that was aligned against your own guild. Bodhi must be nearby indeed. Certainly this was Bodhi's doing. These creatures would not have followed Saemon here for of their own will. Weakness would disgust them. Unfortunately, he fled the battlefield. I'm sure to repay him if I see him again. Yet we have no fear for him or any scheme he might come up with. I mean, it would be probably a bad idea to discount him entirely. So, let's not forget, the repayment might just be a stern talking to. So, unfortunately, he fled the battlefield. I shall be sure to repay him if I see him again. There are more important things to worry about right now anyway. I see you are able to enter the asylum. Go to the tavern. Speak with a man named Sanic. There's a way into the asylum. He will know it. I'll scout around a bit and meet you at the pass leading to the asylum itself. Work with haste, Ren. Our enemies know we are here. Everyone except me can teleport, can't they? So, what sort of space are we looking with? Decent sized port. The good music is kicking back in.
Hi.
That's
Sure
fun.
thing.
Scout around, see what we have. Oh, pirate. Just attacking me on sight. Fair enough, friend. I mean, probably a bad idea. Not quite certain how you expected that to work out.
Hey,
You'll pay. You will. I'll see to it. Stand by my claims. Pox in your father's father if you think otherwise. I've never been so insulted in all my born days. You, sir, are a rotter. Stir it in your half-deck, milksop. Gentlemen, if you please, I've 3 other jewels to govern today. Haven't time for the particulars of each. Quite alright from my standpoint. Commentary on my lineage demands blood. And his constant blathering demands my boot to his backside. I'll do you for that. Right straight I will. Then bring your weapons to bear, gentlemen. I will duly record the outcome and prevent any investigation of impropriety. Huh? He means he'll make sure I don't get in trouble for killing your sorry posterior. That's the last I hear from your pompous tongue, I swear. I feel like Corkin would have liked Dervish. Just a feeling I get.
hey,
Culture will defeat you loutish brutes each and every time. Well sported, sir. I shall have Desharik apprised of the results. Desharik. Callahan.
I thought as much.
So I feel like we're getting good impression of the sort of port we're working for. Lady Galvena's Fest Hall is currently closed. You'll have to return later. There are courtesans.
Yep. Can do.
And Callahan over here. Hello, mate. What's a good word then? Callahan IB, Scourge of the Seven Seas. Well met. What's it you do here in Brynlaw? I mean, presumably you're a pirate. Smuggling, mostly. Bit of petty theft when I'm bored. You know, the usual. Of course, the usual. What do you know about the asylum? Nothing, sir. I don't be dealing with such and like. Callahan will smuggle some olive oil for you, if you wish. Oh well, anything of interest happening here in town? Aye, it is a place of adventure, Brynlaw is. If by adventure you mean drinking and other shore leave activities. Why, the crew of the Bleeding Mary just got in. Drinking up a storm, they is. That does sound exciting. I'll believe it now. As you have it. Dartner, get your pantaloons in a knot. Don't go getting your pantaloons and not. But you get Dantna. Sir, I cannot fathom your accent. I love you for it. You guys have any interesting street news?
I trust all is well.
Want to have to know of a decent lasses in need a bit of company, would you? Send it to me, aye?
I'm a fine-looking
Hello,
strumpet,
darling. Sure you wouldn't fancy joining me in chambers with fun and all that. Boss says I've hands, so melt away your worries. No news from them. Okay, those are stairs up. We'll head down onto the docks from here too, just down to the rowing boats. Kia's home. Someone I've not met yet. We'll continue exploring the docks proper before I head up
As you would have it.
into the town.
Hello. No problem.
I wonder what that place is. It's not labelled. Will it just take me up to a higher level of the same map? I used all my, like, take control of people, talk to them spells, because I would quite like... Shima has a level up, huh? I'll need to handle that off that. I would quite like to be able to talk to some of these pirates. They're attacking me. They sound like the sort of characters would have some fun dialogue for that.
Consider it done.
Or just have to settle for jibbing them.
What do you need?
Anyway, Yoshimo, level up. You're gonna be a level 15 bounty hunter. Banker reduced by 1, 20 skill points gained. Pockets open locks, move silently. I mean, let's get your trap set up all the way. That's your deal. I like if you're able to do that consistently. I wonder if I should consider dual classing Yoshimo. He's kind of running up against the cap of what his class would let him do, right? I mean, he does get up to amazing the target on 21st level, which would be very funny. But actually, are these even better than just dealing straight damage? Like, dropping a target out of the fight is useful. It's probably not as useful as just killing them, though. And especially sticking a resilient sphere around the target for 7 rounds, that just seems like it'll get annoying. Like, set a trap down. It traps target with a resilient sphere. Like, you kill the 2 other people who are with it in a couple of rounds, and you just wait around for 5 rounds before the battle can begin again. I'm gonna call this as a good time, because yeah, that's next level. Maybe I really should consider dual classing him. That's something to think on. I mean, a good chunk of XP before I need to worry about that. You know, I'll consider that. Dual class him into fighter maybe, get a bit more use out of that special katana he has.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Not a real doorway? Oh, no, that's just one that leads up a stairway.
Need something?
Hello,
You
friend.
betcha.
You're on watch, protecting your ship tonight.
Seas are sure rough this time of year.
What do you want? No one gets on the Pirate Lord's ship? Not no one. Off you go, just look around. I mean, only get testy. Plus about keeping his poop deck clean. I mean, can you tell me about this Pirate Lord? Look, I'm not supposed to speak to anyone. Talk all day about whatever you want, but no one gets aboard the ship. That's all there is to say about that. I mean, yeah, fair enough. He's on guard duty, he's protecting the ship. I'm not going to press pass on that. Doing his job, and he's doing it well. Yep, nothing really of note here, besides from the ship I cannot see. So up to the second ring. I am curious about these stairs here, if they'll just lead me up to this elevated area above the docks. guys.
Yep. Sure thing.
We've got tangled together trying to move. You know, now we're in a new chapter. Something else I can do. Let's talk to my pseudo-dragon. You wouldn't have any advice, would you? Amelia cranes its neck back and looks at you with a slightly bewildered expression. You wish to ask me for advice, my lord? It ponders for a long moment, flicking its tail absently, before turning back again. You must stop this wizard. Save you and the little sister. That is my advice. Aye. Well said, friend. Everything okay down there? I'm amazed by all the new places I see with you. Everything is so wonderful and so colourful. Is all the world like this, my lord? Good pseudo-dragon.
You point,
You know,
I point.
I am curious. I did have this thought, but never really checked it. I mean, while we're fighting vampires, I might... We'll swap back for the two-handed weapon for now. Lila recall. If I see more vampires again, I just need to remember to set Minsk on undead killing mode. But I had the thought, if I converse with this sword...
Kill something now?
Yeah, do you have advice for me? Because this is very similar to the familiar. Is this going to change my chapter as well?
Advice, eh? Well, besides working on your swordsmanship, besides that, I'd have to think.
Let's see. Hello, Zeph. Yeah, dual class character lose their current abilities until they get to be one level higher in their new class. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, so if I get Shima out, he is going to essentially lose a lot of his bounty hunter trap abilities for a while. Yeah, that makes that less attractive. It's something to have to think on. Like, I don't particularly like the change to his abilities he'll get on 16th level, but it's probably still more useful than just not having the abilities at all. Weird dual-classing, multi-classing differences. This version of D&D.
I know. Start swinging. Well, eventually you'll lop the head off someone important, and then the good fights will really start.
I feel like that was a different line. Do not really remember, though. I mean, yeah, that's definitely new.
Hello.
However, it is considerably less useful than the pseudo-dragon.
Can do.
Yeah, and this does just teleport me up.
What's up?
To Shuremi? Shuremi.
No problem.
You need something, stranger?
Keep moving, friend. Don't have time to talk. Waiting for my employees.
Uh-huh. Consider it done.
Some more buildings I could poke my head into. The Vulgar Monkey. That sounds like an inn. Keep scouting around, see what we find.
Need some? Yep.
Ren, you're so much faster than everyone else. You just run ahead. Pirate door guard. Ah, that's the Pirate Lord's house. Heard about you.
Declare yourself.
Go away. Pirate Lord sees no one without appointment. How does one get an appointment? One gets an appointment by being worthy of it. Ain't just anyone that can get in here. Got to be referred here by someone he knows. Unless you care to pad my palm, I might be able to get you in. Maybe. Possibly. What you say? And how much would this cost? 300? You willing to pay that? Oh, yep, he was quite surprised by that. And what if I don't pay? What then? I mean, I don't particularly want to give away money. I wasn't planning on walking in there. Don't have a reason to yet. Well, you don't get in. Push it, I have to make you sorry. Not my job as the door guard. Get lost. Fair enough, friend.
Who are you?
Asen. A son? Someone's son, presumably. Excuse me, sir. Didn't mean to bump into you. Gotta go. 10 gold. I mean, go if you wish. Wouldn't take my money if you didn't need it more than I do. Gotta go. I'm sorry about your money. Don't like stealing. Gotta go. Yeah, man up there just trying to steal 300 off me. 10's fine. What are you two doing? R. R. R? Are they having an R off? And now they're attacking each other. Fairly warned be thee, I says I.
Now, now! Come on, kill something now! Yeah!
Need more arrows. And back to scouting around with Ren. Anything happening up here? This seems like it leads off somewhere, just like off the edge of the map if I want to walk away. Yep.
Are you gonna make me cast spells here?
Uh-huh,
There are a
she
lot
is.
of people around.
Sime? How goes your search, Ren? Found a means to enter the building yet? Search has not gone well. I mean, I haven't even really started the search yet. I'm just orienting myself and ran into you. I do not know how to get inside. Not learned much either. Go to Sanic and speak with him. Have some information, I'm sure. I would go myself, but I am knowing some of these people. A stare would be short if I were recognized. Another pirate. And drunken sailor. My apologies for the fight directly in front of you, sir. 3 gold.
I need some ale.
Sally, is that you? Where's the monkey? What's this building? Unlabeled. I mean, this looks like a fairly distinctive building. Not anything on the map, though. Dog. It has nothing to say to me. And... Ginia.
I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
Please, sir, do you have any money to spare? I don't go back to the guild until I have something. Why don't you find employment? My charity be hounded by the unwashed. I mean, of course I can spare a coin. Why is it you worry about returning home empty-handed, being expected to make a minimum income? Seem like a good person, sir. I'll tell you if you promise not to tell Tremy. Tremy? Tremy. Yeah, Tremy. Almost like a T with a ch. Of course, I wouldn't want to get you in trouble. Yeah. I should begin my name. Ginia. Grew up here in Brynlaw. My father was a tailor until he was killed, and my mother is long dead. My lord, things have not always been like this. Brynlaw was once a pleasant town, though my memories may be influenced by happier times in my own life. Go on. Regardless, life was hard. It's had its pleasures. We lived on fish and our produce. The asylum offered employment to many of us. And the pirates arrived, led by the despot Desharik. Yeah, we heard that name. Desharik lost a war with another pirate king. Forced to this island, his ships invaded the town. So Desharik is the pirate king. They took our homes. Desharik killed our mayor and dumped his body into the sea. We were forced out into the streets. We begged the asylum to offer us shelter, but the wizards within locked the doors against us. My father could take no more injustice. He tried to get back into our house and was executed for breaking the law of the pirates. Once they've stolen something, the owner has no claim to it. The shark said we would have to pay for our father's crime. He gave us to Tremy, his lieutenant, as a reward for our service. Put me to work as a courtesan for the drunken pirates. Horrible, sir. This will kill my brother Asson. Yep, we ran into him if I don't do it. This is outrageous. Worry not, girl. And point the way to Tremy and point the way in, Tremy will worry you no more. Why have you not gathered your brother and run away from this man? And this feels a bit blamey. I know, why have you not already done this to help yourself? I mean, she's not done it because it's dangerous and very expensive. You can't readily get to or from this island. But worry not, girl. Point the way, Tremy, and you'll point the way, and Tremy shall worry you no more. What's the point, sir? If Tremy dies, we'll then get in trouble, and Deshake will give us to someone else, or kill us. I can handle trouble. Perhaps I can help you escape as well. Do you have any exit at all? There's no escape for Aston and me. There's a smuggler that will take us. We cannot afford to pay him. There's nowhere to run on this island. Where is this smuggler? I'll pay for you and your brother's passage. I'll also ensure that Tremy never bothers you again. Tremy can be found near the inn. The smuggler's name is Callahan. Ow, we ran into him. Be near the docks. Thank you for your offer. Please be careful. Okay, so that'll be something to look into. Side quest picked up. Yeah, so that is the Temple of Umberley. Okay, I need temple services. I don't think I ever ran into a Kea anywhere. So first things first, gather everyone together to the inn.
Hi.
Ah, there's that Tremy fellow. Waiting for his employees. Yeah. Okay, that sentence makes a bit more sense now. We have the context for that.
I don't like cities much. They're built on the backs of the unfortunate.
This one in particular, Nalia. This is a narrow entry hall. Is this a kitchen out the back?
Yep, you betcha.
I need some ale.
Oh, I see the boy that burns the boat. I see the boy who loots her. Looting.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, that's the kitchen out the back. What is with the design of some of these inns? There is no other way into this building. You know, these are all solid walls.
What's up?
Who do we
Sure
have
thing.
here? And there's Sanic, Captain Bob Holmes, Pirate Youth, Innkeeper, unnamed, Pirate Scotty, unnamed Pirate, along Pirate Bill, Dan, Paul, Jimmy, and Courtesan wandering around. What's your deal, Captain Bob Holmes?
Seas are sure rough this time of year.
Meat and grog, Inky. Yeah, let's talk to Sanic. Proceed this quest a bit.
Yes?
Greetings, friend. I am Sanic. You must be new to fair Brynlaw. Whom do I have the pleasure of addressing? Let's see, I'm Ren, recently arrived from Athkatla. Yeah, I'm Ren, recently of Athkatla. Welcome then. There'll soon be a vacancy here in town, where I intend to leave at the earliest opportunity. Really? What is that causes you to flee? Flee is not a word I like. Merely a misunderstanding with local guild mistress. The new wife and I shall take an extended trip until things settle. Is someone behind me?
Yes?
What treachery is this? Who are you? Hello, Sanic. Lady Galvena sends her greetings. She dislikes being crossed. You? The girl is free and you have no claim on her. Leave us be. Free? Hardly. The lady will not brook her property being stolen. You shall pay for your theft. Speak not of my Claire as if she is an object. She is no longer Galvana's lackey. She is my love and she is free of your foul touch. A romantic. Perhaps your death will serve some bard well.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
As for you, being friends with Galvana's enemy makes you her enemy too. Die, fools.
Uh-huh.
Didn't get the information I needed. Presumably, however, Claire is still alive and now in need of assistance to help get off the island.
I hate those money-grubbing
Oh, by Umbly's teat. Who does Galvana think she is? Assassinations in the vulgar monkey? That uppity wench. Innkeep, you seem to know something of this. Why is this man being killed? Huh? What do you care? You only just met him. That is my business. Who was the assassin when he performed this foul deed? Aye, if I'm to teach a woman to keep her affairs out of my tavern, I'll tell you what I know. The assassin was sent by Lady Galvana, mistress of the local courtesans guild. You can see how, in a port full of sailors, such an undertaking would bring a woman power and wealth. Okay, yeah, and we know the local courtesans are not exactly working there voluntarily. I mean, so much is obvious. What disagreement did you have with Sanic? I think we can gather that from the conversation as well, but we'll see what the innkeep has to say. Sanic the Fool fell in love with one of Galvana's girls, Claire, and she with him. Took her from the guild house and claimed her as wife. Galvana's a harsh woman. She considers the courtesans her property. She accused Sanic of theft and he scorned her in public. The whole town knows of it. This, then, was Galvana's reply. But the girl Claire suffers even as we speak. Truly, an injustice has been performed. Where's this girl, Claire? The guild has a house on the west side of Brynlaw. Customers who pay well can conduct their business in a bedroom within the guild house. But the Galvanas already taken the girl there to be punished. Is this place guarded? You can get in there as everyone else does, as a paying customer. Galvana keeps both male and female courtesans, for either taste. Failing that, you would have to kill several well-trained guards. You'll see that Galvana keeps a pet wizard. Either way is foolish, in my opinion. Okay, is there anyone else you could recommend who could tell me how to get into Spellhold? If you're sure that Sanic knew how, perhaps he told his young bride. Don't see how we can ask her, though. Okay, yeah. And we already know where they took her, so I thank you for your assistance. I shall leave. As you like. +1 arrows, +1 short bow.
Can do.
Okay, so that gives us a fairly obvious lead to follow up on.
The seas are sure rough this time of year.
See the boy who builds the boat, see the boy who sails, I see the boy that catches the fish and brings it home to Lairs.
Hey, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you could duel me? Hey,
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Floundering down I lobster, floundering down I lobster, but with my soul I know she'll be swimming home to me. Lots of sea shanties going on here. Aye, mate. Bend your ear for a second. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Psh! Ah! You landlubber if you ever saw that. If I ever saw one, mate. I like you, friend.
The seas are sure rough this time of year.
Ahoy there, mate. Pull up your chair and let us carouse together. We all here be sailors of the Bleeding Mary, testing our land livers while on shore leaves. The Bleeding Mary. Aye, she's a fine ship who moves at a fast clip. It's never been better, you have my words. Would have outsailed Baldur himself were he still here to meet the challenge. She used to be called the Yawning Mary. She didn't exactly strike fear into... But she didn't exactly strike fear into the arts o' our victims. That's a lot of apostrophes. Seen you in the drunk tank. Could have outsailed Baldur himself. I don't know, those werewolves were pretty good sailors, I must say.
A quick prayer to Umberley is all that
Freeze a
stands
jolly
between
good
me and the
fellow,
seas,
freeze a jolly
sure
good
enough, mate.
fellow. Nobody can deny, the nobody can deny. Is that almost everyone? Almost, I think so. There was a courtesan wandering around who I probably want to just speak to if I can. There she is, down this corner.
Well, if you wants to go strapping with this
Wish I had a keg of rum.
just have to give up the socket money.
All good. And last, just check the innkeeper. What do you be wanting you here, Staying at the friendliest place of strangers walking about. Coin in my purse, will to spend it. Oh, not at all. Maybe unfriendly faces around. The paying customer is always welcome. Okay, so I can get rooms or drinks here. No goods. Well, a couple of drinks. Some of this Rasmussen mead. Get a room up. The sheriff leads here, does it well enough. Though the occasional rival gets sent to Spellhold. Pretty concerned about his own goals, but who isn't? Talk to Madame Galvana if you're looking for recreation. Might not be into that sort of thing. And everyone in her employ is there by choice. Okay, yeah. Repeat rumor, which means it's probably time to stop.
Need something? No
All
problem.
the information I already had, but still good to know.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Hi. Consider it done.
So, I don't want to sequence this. We have Remy here.
Play on my console, yes? Come on, maybe.
Yep, never mind.
Small. Anything. Huh?
Let little record stop. There we go. Yoshimo, tell me of the High Forest, Nero. The High Forest? It's very, very big. Ah, so is the magnificent nation of Xiaolong. Would be but a province there. Cattle up at a neighborhood in one of its great cities. I don't know how the Great Forest compares, but like I said, it's big. There are places no one goes. Well, no one good anyway. There are thickets of dark as night, and glades full of sunshine. I miss it sometimes. Seeing nature's checkerboard of dark and light is lovely indeed. Why did you leave? I was banished. Both of us accompany Ren with heavy hearts. But come, there's much work to be done. Bit of small talk, talking about themselves. Yes, as I was saying, so we have stuff with Claire going on down there. I can presumably now get into the feast hall. So this is the stuff with Tremi, the stuff with the smuggler. I mean, I'm right next to Tremi. I don't know if the sequencing here will change much. Try talking to him.
Something stranger.
I'm busy man, friend. Why don't you go bother someone else? No need for that. Found the man I'm looking for. Why would you be looking for me? I don't even know you. You do know Gina and Assen, do you not? What is the meaning of this? Those leeches are my property. Stay away from them. Not allow you to abuse those two any longer. You're messing with the wrong man, fool. It's interesting. Ravenna's medallion. Worn by the employees, used for identification. That will come in useful. I can toss these over here. You already have some +1 weapons, so you can swap back to those. You can carry those arrows.
Yep.
Are you gonna make me cast spells here? There are a lot of people around.
Okay, down to find Callahan. Should be along here somewhere, I do believe. Where was Callahan? There he is, hiding. Apparently I can inspect the crate. 1 gold.
Yeah, mate.
Hello, mate. What's the good word then? Callahan IB, Scourge of the 7 Seas. Hello, Callahan. I'm here to speak with you about Gina and Assen. Gina? Aye. Good kids. Sad tale. You be involved in this somehow? First I'd be hearing of it, if ye are. Want to help them escape the island. Can you offer them passage? That I can. 100 gold pieces a head. If you can pay, take him to Olgoth's Beard. Irella will take care of him. I mean, why don't you take that with good to your heart? I mean, he's barely charging anything. 100 gold pieces is nothing. That sounds fair. I'll pay for their passage. Then we can be agreeing. Their passage is assured if you can get You can get them away from that bastard Shremmy. Them controlled Callahan when you got things arranged. I mean, Shremmy's down. I might go look into the actual brothel at the moment, see if I can clear some more stuff up there, because there'll be guards and other potential problems for trying to get them out.
Swing harder, swing harder, swing harder!
Hello.
Yep. So, down here we go. So what do you reckon? Fight through? Or sneak through as a customer? Okay, sneaking through as a customer will presumably will help me get through without nearly as much problems. If I fight through, I'll be able to deal with more pirates, which might prevent problems further down the line. Or it could also cause problems right now. All these civilians here, there will be people I don't want to trouble. Hello, my lady. Welcome to Galvena's parlor. How may I serve you? I mean, I'm a new employee of the ladies. How do I get to see it? That's right, we have the amulet. We can just use that. Ah, yes, I see the medallion. One of our new masters. Allow me to open the way. Go downstairs and find the guards. Galvena will see you when she is ready.
You betcha.
I had a little, like, you've seen something soundbite just then. Like I saw a trap or something, but nothing obvious popped up. Might have seen something through the wall.
What's up? Okay.
What do you need?
Uh-huh. Sure thing.
Siege.
Can do.
Interesting architecture down here. This is all carved stone. Proper tunnels. Various side doors I could open? All the directions I was given. Downstairs, find the guards. Well, presumably they're somewhere down here.
No problem.
Okay, no, so that leads back
Consider
to
it
where I
done.
came out of. Okay, this is one of the rooms.
Need some? Yep.
Bookcase, is there anything I can interact with? Yes, it is.
Hi. You betcha. Okay.
Declare yourself.
Eh, who are you? Who do you think you are, walking about in the ladies' places if you own it? I'm a new employee from Athkatla. You've won the ladies' medallions? Yes, this does seem to be real. Still, haven't heard anything about a new employee coming in. Nor I. To be safe, I suppose we should just kill him. Fools. You know as well as I, the lady does not tell you of all her affairs. Stand down. I mean, just a bit of a bribe could possibly work on these guys. I'm thinking a bit of gold might change your mind. And if I have to kill them, I don't take the mind, so I'll try bribing them. Can't bribe us, the lady would flay us alive. Oh, well, you're getting flayed alive.
Sure thing. What? Hello.
Oh, Ren's taking some hits.
Yes.
That's not right.
What's up?
Do you not have your buffs up? No, you... I mean, you don't have the stone skin anymore. Did that get stripped off you already?
Uh-huh. Can do.
No, it's not that I forgot to cast it. That's just gone. Well, we can get some healing on you.
Need something?
Check this halberd. Halberd +2, whatever. Just dump it on the ground.
No problem. Hi.
A little bit more healing.
Yep.
So, doorways.
Consider it
Open
done.
this one.
What's your tale?
How'd you get in here? Guards! Yee, help us. Well, at least they're fleeing. That's probably a good thing.
Yep, yep, yep.
Nothing.
You betcha.
And
Okay.
this is where the guard captain came out of. So, let's see. Anything
shall I
booby-trapped
display
in
my
here,
skill and
Yoshimo?
expertise? Fleet of foot and all that.
Only place to examine. Not locked.
Hello.
If memory serves, Yoshimo is willing.
And that is a key. Which is Galvena's key. This is Lady Galvena's personal skeleton key to the feast hall. Allows access to the prison area.
What's up? Sure thing. Can do.
Which seems to
no
be here.
problem.
This looks like a prison to
Need
me,
some
at least.
consider it done.
So, where's Claire? Vanek not immediately talking to us.
Hi. Yep, yep, yep.
I take no pleasure in speaking to one as low as you.
And as such, a sentence of death has been imposed on you, Claire. Please, I've served you for years. Why could you not let me go? Silence. The punishment is severe and immediate. An example shall be made of you, as was made of your husband, Zanuck, I should think. Galvena, we have a guest. So we do. Who are you, man? Where are my useless guards? Your men are indisposed, good woman. Hand over that girl without a fuss. We might avoid any unpleasantries. Although that is, of course, up to Ren. The girl is soon to be dead, and regardless, is my property. You have no claim on her. I mean, I've had this information taken back when I've learned if she knows anything of use. I could say that, just sneak her out without risking a confrontation, if it would let me, just tell a lie. Or direct confrontation now, in case it won't let me back out from the handing back. People are not property. Free her or face my wrath. Sure, people are not property. Free her or face my wrath, Galvena. How bold. Vanek, what do you make of this? Arrogance is a common trait among the dregs of adventuring. Well put. Would say lesson humility is in order. Vanek, begin the lesson. With pleasure. Okay.
Happy to help.
So this
To
thing?
try to help anyway.
Speak your mind.
I'm ready.
We want to focus fire that wizard down if we can.
I'm ready for anything.
Does anyone have a magic missile available? We do not. We do have some Quake orbs we can throw out, however.
Fear is for those of no confidence.
You know once, a long time ago?
Misled.
Like a moon blade.
Mislead. Okay, yeah, that's the defensive spell he put down on himself. Contingency stone skin.
Yep.
Chaos on Ren. Yep, kind of explodes out of it. Claire successfully escaped, it looked like, which is nice. Saving throws lowered. Greater Malison. We can deal with that fine. And there's actual Vedic again. Now they got rid of the mislead. Spellcasting failure.
Whoops.
Nice and simple. Other
I'm
armor,
out of
flail,
pockets.
quarterstaff.
Sorry.
Flail +2. I mean, again, very boring weapon, not something we need. Leather armor +3. Quite heavily outclassed by the stuff we're already running around with. quarterstaff, and some darts. +1 darts. Who has a stack of those already? You do, Nera. Quarterstaff, +2. Eh.
You betcha.
So, double check. Yep, these cells are indeed empty. No one hiding in the corners. Yes, and Claire is alive.
Hello there.
Oh, thank you. She was going to kill me. Sanic sent you. I must go and find him. So I say Governor had Sanic killed. I saw the whole thing. So I must be brief. Sanic was killed by Governor's assassin just before he was going to tell me how I might get out of the asylum. And no, I'm sorry to say Governor had Sanic killed. I do not need to go into my own problems here. Killed? No. No. Why did she have to? I'm sorry. I suspect that she might have killed him, but I didn't want to believe. Going to take me away from all this. But now... I'm very sorry. Do you have somewhere to go? The captain of Sanic's vessel, Golan, is a good man. He would offer me safety. I mean, I shall escort you to him and ensure your safety. Make sure you get out of here. Near the docks. I shall take you to him. Come.
Hello there.
Captain Golan, is that you? Claire, we've been searching all over for you since Sanic was murdered. Are you alright? Who have you brought with you? I'm okay now. Governor nearly killed me to make an example to the other girls. This is the man who saved me. Then we're in his debt. But thank you, friend, for saving Claire. Is there anything we can do to repay you? If Sanic was still alive, he would offer you his life. Claire deserves a better life, as did all of Galvana's courtesans, but we originally got involved to find a way into the asylum. Sanic was killed before he could say. That's nice, Nal is speaking up, kind of taking the lead rather than just falling back to me for the conversation. Spellhold. Well now, not sure you would even want to get in there. People that go in don't usually come back out again. But I see you are determined, so be it. I'll say what I know. Though it won't be of tremendous help. Only two kind of people get in there. Cowed wizards and deviants. People with special conditions of the mind. Tell me about the cowed wizards. There's really only one representative of the cowed wizards here. Long since given up their rigid discipline. This place doesn't suit it. His name is Perth the Adept. Seemingly free to come and go from Spellhold all he wants. Uses a ward stone to pass the gates, I think. Okay, a ward stone. You might, convince him to give it up. Might take a bribe, likely your meeting him will have to be violent. And how about those judged to be deviant? How are they admitted? Well, on the mainland, you'd have to cause one heck of a magical disturbance. To survive the cowed wizard reprisal, you might get sent there. Here on the isle itself, we don't work like that. Don't care about magic. The Sharik uses Spellhold for other reasons. Dumps his enemies there, sometimes friends too. Other than troublemakers, the asylum also holds mages and others with actual mental instabilities. They prove quite dangerous and are better locked away. A little too much salt water can taint the mind. Uncommon for someone to lose their grip. The Sharik is one who can order them confined. Prove to be unstable, and the Sharik might send you there. It won't be gentle though. Chamber's a good ways west there, large building tucked against the hills. I've seen him. Tell the doorman I sent you. Thanks, that's all I need to know. Alright then. Don't know why I would want to get in there. Heard more screams than usual from there. However, thank you for your assistance. But the ward stone seems like it'll be the easy way through. Well, for that we might have to potentially murder a man for his ward stone, which I'm probably not the most on board with. Unless, of course, he turns out to be an awful person, which, knowing the cowed wizards, he might well be. I could also attempt to bribe, as said, though we doubt that would work. I could also just try and pickpocket it, which might work as well.
Hello there.
I mean, you know, I was thinking I wish Sanic could have lived. If I ask you for information, do you have anything different to say, Claire? Yeah, don't know anything about that. Go talk to Captain Golan. Okay.
What's up?
So I think now it's probably a good time to head back over here. Right, with Callahan ready. Everyone who might potentially stop her out of the way. Gina? Gina?
Sure thing.
Reckon it's probably a good time for you to leave.
Do you want to take a look at me, Diddy?
Is Tremy gone, sir? Can he hurt us no longer? He's dead, Ginia. You and our son are free of his clutches. Then he's dead, but the shape will nearly give us to someone else. You've done so much already. Could you please arrange passage with Callahan for us? Been done already. I suggest you find your brother. Go see Callahan immediately. I do not know how to express my gratitude, Ren. You saved us in every sense of the word. Thank you so much. I should go tell her son. Farewell. And just follow along just in case. Yep, she just
Need
disappears.
something? Can do.
Is Callahan also gone down here? Looks like it. Let's see. Yeah, so with the Pirate Lord's home, that's probably the next place to check out. See if I can locate the ward stones and all that. Various things to do. Perth the Adept. Do not believe I've seen you around. I still have not met a Kaya either way. However, I do think that that is probably something to do for next time. Been going for a while, made some good progress, managed to make it all the way to chapter 4. Ooh. And yeah, quick. Main save, there we go. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, people. Made some good progress. We have a clear route forward, kind of down this little side area of chapter 4. I wonder if this will consist of the entirety of chapter 4, kind of in this area up here into the Spellhold, and then once we leave Spellhold, we'll move on to chapter 5, or all sorts of ways I can develop here, kind of going into a bit of an unknown at this point. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, folks. I should be back again next Sunday, continuing off where we left off here, and I will see you all then. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.